All right. Good afternoon once again. We welcome all of you to this important orientation. I asked earlier that all of you should get a pen and paper to take down notes. Have you all gotten your pen and paper ready? Pen and books, pen and notebooks ready. Have you gotten your pen and notebooks? All right. You will notice we have muted everybody so that we'll have quiet, peaceful environment to have this important orientation. Now, I'm going to explain the whole program. If you are here in this Zoom meeting, it means you were interviewed by Rose Policarpio, Chief Executive Officer of United Methodist Recruitment Services in the US. She was here. She spent 2 weeks, went around 5 regions, from Ashanti, Kumasi, to Sunyani, Bono region, then to Takrady, the Western region, then to Accra, Greater Accra, and then we ended in Koforidua in the Eastern region. During that time, we interviewed thousands of applicants like you. And congratulations, you were the successful one. You should pat yourself in the back. You have done very well. Now, the journey now starts. This afternoon, we're going to share with you the next steps. The critical next steps is to start your training, the 16 weeks training on the CNA course. The 16 weeks training on the CNA course. It will start tomorrow after you have provided us some documents. On your screen now, I am sharing on your screen documents we need from you. So take a pen and your book, write down these documents. Write all of them down. Don't leave a single one out. Write everything down. You are to provide a letter of recommendation. You are to provide a resume. Another name for resume is your CV. To provide your CV. You have to provide your college diploma or your university degree. If you're a nurse, we need your college diploma or college certificate. So your college, the university certificate, and the NMC certificate or license. Now, when it comes to the NCLEX license, the visa screen, don't worry about it. It is the reason why you're going to embark on this training. The next document we need from you is your passport. Your passport. And the passport, we require the page where your details are, where you have your photograph. You need your passport. We'll also need your transcript of record. Transcript of record, i.e. academic transcript. We need your academic transcript. We also need your birth certificate. Birth certificate, the biometric one, the green one, not the church one. No, we want the green one. And those who intend traveling with their spouses will need your marriage certificate. If you are married, we will need your marriage certificate. Then the last two documents, ETA form and signed contract, we are going to provide them to you. Along the course, just about the time you're about to write your final exams, we're going to sit with you to sign the employment contract, the last one. Then when you write your final exams, plus your IELTS exams, together with the employment contract, will file for your green card for you. So these are the documents we need. We are going to give you 2 weeks from today, 2 weeks from today, to submit all these documents. We don't want hard copies. We require soft copies. Soft copies. You're going to email them. We'll soon share the email address you're going to send them to. And you email all of them to that email address. So remember, 2 weeks from today. Today's date is 8th August. Exactly 2 weeks from today is 22nd August. August 22, 5 p.m. Please submit all the above documents. Letter of recommendation, your CV, college diploma, nursing diploma, your passport, your transcript, birth certificate, marriage certificate. And please, one more document, your SSCE certificate, senior high school certificate, your high school certificate. We need them. If you are not a nurse, your certificate and transcripts. If you are not a nurse, if you are not a midwife, you are not a health worker, we need your certificate and transcript. If you are a medical officer, your certificate, transcript, your license. If you are a nurse, your certificate, NMC certificate, and then your transcript together with the other documents. If you are a midwife, the same. Okay. All right. So I believe this point is clear. Now, you have all created your course account. At least those who read the email, and that is the amazing thing. Most of you simply don't read. If you are the kind of person who don't like reading, then I'm sorry, you are in the wrong place. Everything comes reading. You need to develop the habit of reading. We sent you an email after you pass your interview requiring you to create a course account. In fact, first, you needed to join this, the WhatsApp page. Most of you have joined now, but there are a lot more, about 70 more people, I'm sure, who are not, I'm not sure what they are supposed to do, but it is in their mail, black and white. You are supposed to join this WhatsApp page. You are also supposed to join the Telegram page. So if you have not joined the Telegram page, please go back to the mail you received. There's a link to the Telegram page. Just click to join. Then after that, you're supposed to create a course account. After creating the course account, you're supposed to post a screenshot of that course account on the group page. You're supposed to post a screenshot of the course account on the group page. If you do that well, let me share one of the screens. The screen you should see after you have done the right thing. Somehow, most of you read the mail. I don't know how you read the mail and how you understood the mail. People went to the website and started filling forms on our website. We have not asked you to do that. It is now we'll be asking you to do that after you have submitted the forms, the document you are requested for. You will now be given the opportunity to go to the website and fill out the form. But for now, all you need to do is to create a course account. When you finish creating the account, you will see this page under this. On the screen, you see your name, or sometimes you not see it. You may see your name or you may not. And then you will also see courses 0, completed 0, certificate 0, points 0, 0, 0, 0. You will also see no courses found. It is because we are yet to enroll you on the course. We are yet to enroll you on the course. Now, at this point, I need a volunteer to put in the Zoom chat your email address, the one you used to create the course account. I want to use it for demonstration. Can somebody type? Okay, I'm already seeing questions already. The transcript will take some time applying. Can the time be extended? 2 weeks apply? Be a bit hectic. Could you please afford us with a little more time to get our various schools and apply for our transcript? And the transcript be extended to maybe like a month. All right. My colleagues will look into that. We'll take a decision on it before the end of this meeting. All right. Thank you for all those who have submitted their email addresses. I am choosing Vivian. Vivian is the lucky one this afternoon. So Vivian, what I'm going to do, the IT people are going to enroll you on the course right now. And then we are going to use your course page to show everybody how to go about starting the course. Vivian, can you WhatsApp to me my number? You have my number, 05511959989. WhatsApp to me the password you created when you were creating the course account. Thank you. WhatsApp it privately, Vivian. Vivian, are you there? I know you are there. I'm waiting for your WhatsApp message with your password. Don't put it on the Zoom chat. Everybody will see it. I don't want anybody to see it. Just put the now people are so pasting the screenshot of the course account, giddy, 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 like that. What have you been doing all along? Vivian, thank you. I've gotten it. Okay, so let's share the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you're going to go about the course. I need you to take every note here, make notes from here onwards. Let me share my screen. All right, so to access your course page, you open any web browser, either Google Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Edge, whatever web browser you have. You go to our website. So you go to our website. I am sure you all know our website by now. So that is our website address, ilnaldogh.com. Okay, this is the website it comes. Right, I sincerely pray you all know this website. If you don't know it, please come here, read a lot of information here. Sometimes most of the questions you people ask is already on our website. And once on our website, you click on my account. Once my account shows, now when you were creating the course account, you use the register button. Now you have finished registering, so you are no longer going to use the register button. You're going to use the login. And you see under login, it is demanding for your username or email address and password. The username is the username you used when you were creating the course account. Vivian, can you WhatsApp to me again your username when you were creating the course account, the username you yourself you typed? Please WhatsApp it to me. Thank you. So Vivian's username is Ali Vivian. And then her password, she has WhatsApp me her password, but it seems long. 1 second, let me go and pick up the password and come back. Okay. All right. Thank you for waiting. I have gotten the password. So you put in the username and password. You come here, you click on login. And in a few seconds, it will open to your page. Now, because we have just enrolled Vivian, you will notice that Vivian now has under courses 1, completed 0, certificate 0.0. But most importantly, the courses is now showing 1. So you come under your courses. Most of you will see no course found. Don't worry. Vivian, you have your courses showing caregiving. Now, if you remember during the orientation before the interview, we explained to you that with our agency, the caregiving program is actually a certified nurse assistant program. So all those doing caregiving program, you will actually be doing certified nurse assistant program. So you see under here, your courses, you see caregiving. You click on it, you will click on the name caregiving. Once you click on it, it will open you here. You will see a CNA attending to a patient. Okay. You come down, you will see completed 0%, 498 steps. Okay. You see caregiving, then you see course, and then materials. You come down, you see the material under courses, you see course content, assessment 1, assessment 2, assessment 3. Then you see week 1. Chapter 1, healthcare agencies, key abbreviations, agency purposes, and so on and so forth. Okay. I pray you have followed the steps so far. For those of you who have not written anything down, I am saying the first step is to go to our website address, ageonaldogh.com. You go there, you click on my account. Under my account, under login, you put in your username and password. Please don't come to me for your username and password. We don't have your username and password. You created the course account. So it's only you who have your username and password. So you put in your username and password, you click on login, and it will bring you here. This is what we call the course dashboard. Now, under your course dashboard, you see course and material. Let's go under material. Under material, you see two items. The first one is MOBIS textbook for nursing assistant. MOBIS textbook for nursing assistant. And then you see the second book, workbook and competency evaluation of MOBIS textbook for nursing assistant. Workbook and competency evaluation of MOBIS textbook for nursing assistant. These are the two textbooks you're going to use for the program. And you need to download these two textbooks. Download them either to your phones or your laptop or your desktop. Please download them. To download them, you simply you click on it, and automatically it will start downloading on your device. Ladies and gentlemen, are you following the steps? Are you writing them down? So log in. Under your courses, you click on materials. Under materials, you click on the names of the textbook and it will download. So you see, it has started downloading. Okay, I already have it, so I don't need to download it, but you need to download it. So ladies and gentlemen, don't come to us and demand for your textbooks. They are on your course page. So you download the textbook. The first one is the textbook. The second one is the workbook. Download both of them. Download both of them. You just click on them and it will automatically start downloading for you. So far, so good. Excellent. The name of the textbook is MOBIS Textbook for Nursing Assistant. It's showing on your screen. Okay. The names of the textbooks are MOBIS Textbook for Nursing Assistant, and then Workbook and Competency Evaluation of MOBIS Textbook for Nursing Assistant. Now, when you finish downloading them, I want to show you what you see when you finish downloading them. So on my screen, it will show on your screen what is the cover page of the MOBIS textbook for nursing assistants. This is the official textbook for all nursing assistants in the United States of America. The America in the US, not the one in Kumasi. The United States of America, this is the official textbook for all nursing assistants. And this is the textbook you must download for the course. We have the latest edition for you, 10th edition. Okay. When you scroll down, you see Mobis textbook for nursing assistants. 10th edition. Okay. Then you scroll down. Let's look at the table of contents. Chapter 1 is healthcare agencies. Chapter 2, the person's right. Chapter 3, the nursing assistant. Chapter 4, delegation. It goes on and on and on and on. In all, there are 60 chapters, 60 chapters. 60 chapters. The last chapter is getting a job. The last chapter is getting a job, chapter 60. Chapter 59 is end of life care. Chapter 57, assisted living. Chapter 56, caring for mothers and babies. All right, so these are the table of contents. My dear brothers and sisters, this is the task ahead of you the next 16 weeks. You have to go through 60 chapters, 60 chapters. Now, these 60 chapters, you must complete them in 16 weeks, 16 weeks. 16 weeks. You have to complete all these topics in 16 weeks or even less. So, I'm asking you a question. You have 60 chapters to complete in 16 weeks. How many chapters do you think you must complete in a week? Post your answer in the chat. 60 chapters, 16 weeks. So how many chapters do you have to complete in a week? Thank you very much. You guys are very smart. When you do the math, it's 60 divided by 16. So if I use my calculator, 60 divided by 16 is 3.75. And you round it up, it is 4. So ladies and gentlemen, you will have to complete 4 chapters a week. 4 chapters a week. Your week starts on Monday. So from today, Tuesday, all the way to Monday, we're going to enroll all of you. We're going to complete all the enrollment. If you don't see the courses displaying on your dashboard, don't be despaired. Latest by Monday, it will be showing. Then you start. Your week 1 starts next week, Monday. It starts Monday and ends every Saturday. So your week starts Monday and Saturday. Saturday, 8 a.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. So by Saturday, you should have completed 4 chapters. All right. Thank you for following that. Now, this is the textbook. What about the workbook? I have also downloaded the workbook already. So let's look at the workbook. I come up here, and this is the cover page of the workbook. So you see, let me zoom out a bit. Good. So you see you see workbook and competency evaluation review, MOBIS textbook for nursing assistant. The top there says workbook and competency evaluation review for MOBIS textbook for nursing assistant. Let's go down and see. So workbook and competency evaluation review. This is the table of content for your workbook. When you scroll down, chapter 1 is healthcare agencies. Chapter 2, the person's right. Chapter 3, the nursing assistant. Chapter 4, delegation. Chapter 5, ethics and law. Chapter 6, student and work ethics. Exactly the same chapters as there are in the textbook. Are you following it? So that the textbook has the same topics just as the workbook. Let's look at how many chapters there are in the workbook. The last chapter in the workbook is chapter 60, getting a job. Chapter 59, end of life care. Chapter 58, emergency care. Chapter 59, assisted living. 57, sorry. 56, caring for mothers and babies. It's exactly the same topics as there are in the textbook. Right. So, how are you going to go about this course? That's a beautiful question. I'm taking you back to your course page. So this is your course page. And this is where all the action begins. This is where all the action begins. Now, before you plunge into the textbook, before you plunge into the workbook and start vigorously, we want to determine your level of knowledge of basic nursing, general knowledge. And therefore, you're going to take 3 assessment exams free of charge. So you go on your course dashboard, it will be there. So you see on Vivian's dashboard, assessment 1. Hey, Vivian, you are lucky you start your course today. Don't wait till Monday. That is the advantage you have on everybody. So when you click on assessment 1, you see assessment 1. That is the first exams you're going to take. Then they say, click here to access the assessment. By Monday, when you come, there will be a link and a passcode. Yeah, you click on the link, it will take you to an exams page. Okay, it will take you to an exams page. Now, let me show you how the exams page will appear. Just 1 second, don't go anywhere. Okay, so I have it now. Let me share my screen so that you will all be on the same page with me. All right. You all get the link on your course page. When you click on it, it will bring you to a page like this. I sincerely pray you can all see my screen. It will bring you to a page like this. And on the page, you will see ARA Ghana, Aguinaldo Recruitment Agency Ghana, Caregiving Assessment 1. The test is closed. We will open the test for you to start taking the Assessment 1 test. Now, but you need to pay attention here. Before you take the test, the page is demanding your last name, your first name. An example is there, Asamoah, David. So if you are Vivian, Ali is your surname, then bring comma, then Vivian, your other name. You must type your name exactly the way you have it on your passport. On this course, for every exams you're going to take, please make sure you type out your name exactly the way you have it on the passport. Okay. So you type your name, there will be a passcode provided. You type the passcode in there, and then you click on start. The exams will open for you. You take the test. There are 40 multiple choice questions on basic nursing. You need to score, the pass mark is 75%. You need to score 75 to pass. When you fail the exams, you can retake the exams. Okay, so if you have 3 names, like me, so you type your surname first, comma, then your other name as they come. Okay, so if you have 3 names or 4 names, like me, you do it this way. My surname first, then all my other names follow. Okay. I hope I have answered that question. All right, so let's go back to your course page. So remember, the exams link is on your course page. Don't call anybody to ask for exams link. It is on your course page. So you need to take the exams, you need to pass. Remember I said the pass mark is 75%. Once you pass, hello, pay attention here. Once you pass, you come to your course page, you see mark complete button is up here and down here. You come and click on the mark complete button. When I click on the mark complete button, you will notice that the system has moved me automatically from assessment 1 to assessment 2. And then you'll notice beside assessment 1, the circle around it is marked, is ticked correct. Okay. Assessment 2 will also have a link to the exams and the passcode. You click on the link, you put in the passcode, you take the exams. You must score 75% also. Once you score 75%, you come here, you click mark complete. If you fail, you retake the exam until you pass. Now, when I click on mark complete, it automatically moves me to the next topic, assessment 3. You will notice that both assessment 1 and 2, the circle around them has been ticked as correct, means completed. Now, assessment 3 will also have a link to the exams and the passcode. You click on the link, put in the passcode, your name, just as I've told you, just as the assessment one. You take the exams, you pass, you come, you click on mark complete button, either up there or down here. Now, after clicking on assessment 3, mark complete, the system automatically moves me to the next topic, week 1, healthcare agencies. Chapter 1, healthcare agencies. Remember, healthcare agencies is the same chapter 1 in the textbook, it's the same chapter 1 in the workbook. Now, on your course page here, there is a video, a tutorial video on the topic healthcare agency. Now, somebody has posted a question. On this course, please think of yourself as living in the US. So anytime you enroll, you log into the course and you are doing your course, remember you are not in Ghana, you are in the US. So when we say healthcare agencies, we are not talking about healthcare agencies in Ghana, we are talking about healthcare agencies in the US. All right. Now, there are a few questions. Laurentia is asking, please, can you do the 3 exams on the same day? Yes. You are permitted to do all 3 exams in the same day. You can also do it a day apart. You can also do it a month apart or a year apart. It's entirely up to you. Then Hannah is asking, please, are we to take the assessment exams before we start reading the books? Yes, take the exams before you start reading the books. Then Shika asks, please, is the passcode the same as the one you created for the course? No, it is not. The passcode will be displayed on your course page. When you go to assessment 1, you will see, click here, a link, then they will show you passcode, it will be there. Judith is asking, Uncle David, please, when you are done, you kindly brief us on the requirement about the transcript and the passport again. Some of us were late. Oh, I'm sorry, I will not go back. This is a Zoom meeting. Hey, Ghanaians, that late coming attitude stops. If you do that in the US, you are fired. They don't care how much millions you pay to get to the state. They will fire you. This is a Zoom meeting. You are not traveling to, you are not going to take a car and you were caught up in traffic. Your network was bad. You should have started logging in 20 minutes ahead. Please, don't bring that attitude here. No lateness. When they say meeting in the US, when they tell you the Zoom meeting starts at 2 o'clock, it means you must be logged on by 1:45. Okay. You are lucky we are recording it. You can watch the recorded version and then find answers to your questions. Jessica is asking, please, are we to start the exams right after this meeting? Yes, you start the exams right after this meeting. Once you have the course set up on your course page, you start the exam. Sir, please, some join at 12, but network error, please. Oh, my dear. This network error should stop. You are now in the US. Your spirit is now in the United States of America. The network, the internet, the technology capital of the world. Oh, I don't know how to share my screen. I don't know how to connect on Zoom. Please, those are class 1 matters. Don't bring them here. You are now tertiary people. Some of you have finished universities, have done masters, at least you have finished senior high school. Children in the US know how to use Zoom. So please, no, back up. If you have any limitation, do self-studies. Okay. Now, I've answered some of these questions. So to start, after the assessment, the 3 assessment exams, you are ready to start your course. You will see chapter 1, healthcare agencies. You see introduction, healthcare agencies. There's a video for you to watch. This is a tutorial video where your teacher, the picture is she's in the picture down right-hand corner. She's going to teach you the topic healthcare agencies. And these are the healthcare agencies in the United States: hospitals, hospice, memory care centers, ambulatory surgical centers, same-day surgical centers. There are thousands of them. Your teacher is going to teach you everything you need to know about the different types of healthcare agencies in the US and what they are licensed to do. Just as in Ghana, for a facility to provide healthcare services, they require a license. In the US, it's the same. You require a license to operate a health facility, either a hospital or a clinic, or and so on and so forth. You require a license, and your license tells you exactly what you must do. So your teacher is going to explain that. From this point onwards, please get a notebook. You are starting school, get a notebook and a pen. Get a good location in your house where there is secured internet connection. Okay, you log in, you play your video, you watch, you take down notes as your teacher teaches you the topic in the video. These videos are pre-recorded. So what it means is you can play back if you miss anything. You can play it back 1 million times if you miss anything to understand what you missed. Okay. At this point, you'll notice that the Mark Complete button is not red as in the previous one. Both up there and down here, the Mark Complete button is ash, it's not red. In other words, it's not clickable. So when you click it, nothing will happen. What it means is you must play this video and watch it completely to the end before the Mark Complete button would turn from ash to red for it to become clickable before you can click Mark Complete button for the system to take you to the next topic. And the next topic is actually a subtopic, key abbreviation. So ladies and gentlemen, you would have noticed that for you to progress on this course, you are going to move step by step as the course has been arranged in the topics and the subtopics. And for you to move from one topic to the next, or from one topic to the subtopic, the only way to move is to click on Mark Complete button. All right. What of those curious students who want to see, okay, chapter 1, healthcare agencies. Chapter 2, let me see the video there. You jump and you come, you click on chapter 2. This is what the system will tell you if you attempt to jump a topic which you have not completed. The system will tell you, please go back and complete the previous lesson. Please go back and complete the previous lesson. So you cannot jump. Let's even say you are in chapter 1, healthcare agencies. The next topic is key abbreviations, just a topic away, and you want to jump. You have not finished playing the video, and you want to see what is under key abbreviations, you click on it, and this is what the system will tell you. The system will still tell you, please go back and complete the previous lesson. So you cannot jump topics. You cannot dance around. You need to follow the topics as they have been arranged. All right. Now let's go back to healthcare agencies. So after watching the video healthcare agencies, what next? After watching the video healthcare agencies, you now go to your textbook. Okay, remember by this time you would have downloaded your textbook already. So you now go to your textbook and you scroll down to chapter 1, healthcare agencies in your textbook. Here, I click on it, it brings me to healthcare, chapter 1, healthcare agencies. You are now going to read everything under chapter 1. And note the subtopics and the course page are the same as in the textbook. So you have key abbreviations, you have types of healthcare agencies in the US, hospitals, long-term care, memory care facilities, home care service center agencies, surgery centers, urgent care centers, adult daycare, assisted living, board and care homes, rehabilitation, hospice, doctor's office, clinics, many. You read everything, okay? You're going to read everything under chapter 1 in the textbook. Now, when you finish reading to the last page under chapter 1, you will see a review question, a set of review questions to test your understanding and your knowledge. Okay, and these are questions you are going to solve yourself. Okay, you do it on your own. It is for you to see if you have understood what you have read in the textbook, what you watch on the video, what your teacher taught you. It's the same topic your teacher is teaching you in the video on the course page. All right. Now, when you are done solving the questions, it will take you to chapter 2 in the textbook. But before you go to chapter 2, before you go to chapter 2 in the textbook, you now go to the workbook. Go to the workbook and go to chapter 1 in the workbook, the chapter you have just finished reading. Go to chapter 1. Chapter 1 in the workbook, healthcare agencies, you click on it, and it brings you here. In the workbook are only questions you are going to solve. And these questions in the workbook, you are going to solve them and submit them to us. So you are going to submit the answers to the questions in the workbook to us. You're going to email them. So let's look at chapter 1, healthcare agencies. Let's look at the questions there. It says, fill in the blank with key terms. These are the key terms: acute illness, assisted living residence, case management, chronic illness, functional nursing, health team, hospice, and so on and so forth. So you come here, question 1. Dash is a nursing care pattern where the RN is responsible for the person's total care. So you select one answer from these key terms to fill in the blank space there. Then you go to question 2. A person who performs delegated nursing tasks under the supervision of an RN or LPN or LVN is, we also select one correct answer and post it there. Now, how are you going to physically do it? Okay, I have a couple of questions in the chat. Let me answer that before we go to the next. I show you how to provide answers. Go back. Okay. Deborah Owusua is asking, please, can we start with the enrollment this week? What enrollment are you talking about? The enrollment is creating the course account. Once you finish, you post it on the page, the WhatsApp group page. You post it there, and then the IT guys will pick. You post it with your full name and email address, just as others have done on the WhatsApp page. Then we use it to set you up. Okay. Deborah, are you asking this question because you did not get an email? Because we are beginning to suspect some of you are sending the Zoom meeting links to your friends to join. And when they come, the questions they ask, you can tell that they are coming from Pluto. They have no idea what is going on. Please don't send a Zoom link to anybody. Okay, now the next one is Jessica. Please, are we to start the exams right after the meeting? Oh, yes, I think I answered that already. I am sure the network there is better than, okay, so network issue. Please, can one change from CNA to RN from this point? If you have degree in nursing, yes, you can change from CNA to RN. If you don't have a degree in nursing, I'm sorry, no. All right, then I beg to inquire that you kindly understand us that we are working in different health facilities and we run shifts, so that will be a contributing factor for causing the delay for this Zoom meeting. Kindly find and mold this up. Oh, my brother. Everybody has something else doing. If you stop what you are doing, you'll have time to do what you must do. It's a discipline we Ghanaians don't have. What we are good at is beautiful excuses. And excuses are not acceptable here. I'm sorry. Evelyn, sir, please, is this session for only those going for the healthcare or both? Evelyn, your question you are asking suggests you are one of those who is coming from Pluto. This session is for CNAs. We don't have healthcare and we don't have both. We have CNA. The person on Galaxy is still, I can't hear. I install. Okay, please check your device. Eunice says, I'm not hearing anything. Please check your device. Okay. Then Audrey is asking, sir, please, concerning the CNA exam, during orientation, you spoke about one being able to make installments. Please, do we need to make payment before taking the exams? Sir, please, can you throw some light on this when you are done? Oh, yes. I mean, if you are supposed to pay before, if we are supposed to pay before you start the training, you wouldn't have created a course account. Okay, we are enrolling all of you without paying. You start the training. As you go along the training, you make payment as and when your money is ready. So nobody is required to pay before starting. We have not asked anybody to make any payment before you start. You are going to pay as and when you go along. Okay, Eunice Abba is asking, please, I want to find out whether there is a deadline. 1 second, more questions are coming. Okay, so I want to find out whether there is a deadline. The question is missing. Aha, okay. Please, I want to find out whether there's a deadline for the cash payment, if he has talked about it for us. There is no deadline. There is no deadline at all. You are paying at your own convenience. So if your money is ready today, pay. If your money will be ready next year, pay next year. If it will take 10 years for your money to be ready, pay next 10 years. Our system is such that it is at your convenience. But those who will finish early and pay early, we file for them. We are not going to wait for you and say, my money is not ready. It's going to take the next 1 year for me to put everything together. Once you finish today, we'll file for your green card today. You get you your visa today. You go to the US alone. You are not going as a class or as a group. You go alone. So I hope the question has been answered. So if you want to go early, you know what you must do. Okay, so Osei Eunice says, I'm lost because it's so funny. You guys, when you are typing, you use some words, I cannot even read what you are writing. Okay, Victoria Amua Amukwao said, please, you made mention about certificate. Please, I'm a student nurse. Yeah, student nurse, send us your certificate. What certificate did you send to the school? Send it. Aha, this is one of the Pluto questions. iPhone 7 Plus, how much is the fees in total? The fees in total is $5,000. You are paying $5,000, but as we explained to you during the orientation, you have the option to pay bit by bit, or you can pay half year. Half is $2,500. You pay it bit by bit, and the other half, when you get to the US, we deduct from your salary with a small interest. Yes, somebody asked, please, does the payment in installment attract interest? No, the payment does not attract interest. It's only the remainder part you are not able to pay. If you are not able to pay all, then there will be a small interest. And that interest will be in your contract that you sign. You see the interest there. Please, I have a degree. And since you made mention, we don't need the CNA and only IELTS, please. When are we taking the paper, please? Let me see who is asking that question, because your question does not make sense to me. Abigail Asare from Poma. All right, sorry about that. There was a slight break. So somebody was asking a question about, what was the question again? Sorry. Let me go to the chart. Also, Abigail was asking a question about CNA and something. Yes. Abigail says, please, I have my degree. And since you mentioned we don't need the CNA and only IELTS, please, when are we taking that paper, please? Hey, Abigail, where did you hear that? I don't think you have been listening. If you have a degree in nursing, you will not do the CNA program. You will do a different program called NCLEX. NCLEX is the US licensure exams for nurses. And you also write the IELTS. So if you have a degree in nursing, Abigail Asare from Poma, if you have a degree in nursing, please chat me on WhatsApp after the meeting. We'll enroll you on the NCLEX program. But you will not do the CNA program, but there's a different program you will do. But your question suggests you were not part of the orientation. Okay. Okay, somebody is keep asking this question. Please, sir, you saying that this orientation is only for CNAs or both? The orientation is only for CNAs. We send a mail to CNAs. Oh, where did you get a Zoom link to join the Zoom? It means you didn't get a Zoom link from us. Okay. Then the next question is, CNAs is about caregiving, and I would like to know, if you don't want to do caregiving, what's your other option? Manuela, we are recruiting for 2 positions, CNAs and registered nurse. So, and I have explained our CNA program is the caregiving program. The caregiving program is the CNA program. Manuela, I don't think you came for the orientation. Precious is asking, I saw something like 9,000 to be paid either in full or in 3 installments. Is it part of the $5,000? Precious, you are paying $5,000. You can pay part of it bit by bit over a period of time. It covers everything. Okay, don't complicate matters. Somebody, Zoom user, said, please, on the website, the amount of money to be paid for CNA is, CNA cost is 7,703, but you said it's 5,000 USD. Is it a different option? Please read the website again. Read everything completely. Don't read just part. You have just read part of it. Okay, iPhone 7 Plus. Please, does this $5,000 include IELTS and CNA exams? Yes, it includes everything. Everything. Okay. Please, my passport is not ready now. Apply for it last. I applied for it last, waiting for biometric in October. Can I get you the raw data on the white sheet of paper? Hey, my people, interesting people. Oh, I love you guys. So when I get to the immigration, I show them the white paper. And they say, oh, Master, the same passport. No, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at you. I just need to laugh, otherwise I'll be sick. If you don't have a passport, please get in touch privately later on. Esther Fosua, please, the recommendation letter from our workplace. Yes, it's from your workplace. But if you cannot get the recommendation letter from your workplace, you can go back to your school, the last school you completed, for the recommendation letter. So you have a choice when it comes to the recommendation letter. From our experience these days, when nurses go back to their facility to ask for a recommendation letter, your employers begin to smell a fish. Your employers begin to smell fishes. Okay, so if you don't get it from your employer, go back to your school and they will give it to you. I think the rest, Sandra Akpo says, I was sent an email with this Zoom link and I am a registered nurse, meaning I am at the wrong place, but I received the email from your end. Oh, Sandra, we have sent 2 different emails. One for those doing CNA separately, and the other for those doing NCLEX separately. NCLEX people have the same Zoom link, but their meeting is tomorrow. So what are you doing here, Sandra? Reading, oh, reading. You didn't read. You didn't read the mail. And then you heard somebody say, hey, there's a Zoom meeting today. You came. Please, here is reading. Careful reading. Okay, Abigail is asking another interesting question. Sir, please, if you are not done with the degree yet, I mean, you have diploma, but you are now doing the degree. That's the top up 2 years, but you have not completed yet. Which one will you be? Oh, my dear, you have answered the question yourself. You don't have a degree yet, so what do you think? All right, the rest will answer them. Let's finish the course page so that when you start, you have a smooth sailing. So to wrap up, to recap, you log into your course page, you watch the tutorial video, you take down notes, then you visit the you visit the textbook, read the textbook on the chapter. When you finish, you go to the workbook, submit answers to the workbook questions. Now, I want to show you how you're going to submit answers to your workbook questions. You open a fresh Word document. So let me share my screen. You open a fresh Word document like this. This is the Word document. And then you type your name, just as you have it on your passport. Lillian Ali. Then the chapter 1, healthcare agencies. Then you straight away, you start providing answers. So question 1, if the answer is hospice, you only write the answer. Question 2, if the answer is LPN, you type the answer. Question 3, if the answer is LVN, you type it. You don't type the questions and provide answers. You only type the question number and the answer, the question number and the answer, the question number and the answer. When you finish, you email this document as an attachment to us. And you're all going to be submitting your workbook assignments to the following email address. Please write the email address down. You can screenshot it. You can take a picture of it. But this is the only email address you're going to use in submitting your workbook assignment every week. You can submit your workbook assignment anytime you finish. From Monday to Saturday, anytime you are done, submit it. Anytime you finish, submit the workbook assignment. Anytime. But the last deadline for every week is Saturday, 8 a.m. Then every Saturday at 2 p.m., you have a live Zoom class. You have a teacher who is a CNA. She's a CNA, certified nurse assistant, based in the United States, who teaches all of you every Saturday, 2 p.m. We'll share the Zoom link on the course page for you every Saturday, 2 p.m. Join and then learn. She teaches you the topic, all the topics you have covered in a week. Okay, now remember, you are submitting 4 workbook assignments. Okay, now once you have submitted the workbook assignment by email, you now go back to your course page. Okay, now let's go back to the course page. You now come back to your course page, and on your course page, you will see that this subtopic, key abbreviations, agency purposes, types of agencies, organization, the nursing team, the nursing care parting, they are all under chapter 1 in the textbook, all the way to managing standards. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what you do from key abbreviations all the way to meeting standard. You will only be clicking mark complete, mark complete, mark complete, mark complete, till you get to drill test chapter 1. There's a drill test. It's like an exam. It's also 40 multiple choice question, but only on chapter 1. Only on chapter 1. You do that online on your course page. That one, you're not going to submit it by email. You do it online. When you finish, you go to chapter 2. Chapter 2, you repeat the same process, watch a video, you go to the textbook, read the textbook. When you finish reading the textbook, you go to the workbook, submit workbook assignment for chapter 2, you do the drill test, and then you go to chapter 3. Chapter 3, there's a tutorial video, the nursing assistant. You watch the video, you take down notes. When you finish, when you finish, you submit, you do the workbook assignment, you submit it, and then you take the drill test, and then you go to chapter 4. You finish chapter 4, and you are done with week 1. Then you go to week 2. Remember, your week 1 starts next week, Monday. It ends next week, Saturday. So we do it weekly like that for the next 16 weeks. Some of you are smart. You will finish some, when we started, most of our students, what they do is they take the annual leave, 30 days, they sit at home, in 30 days, he's done with his 60 chapters. He wakes up morning, afternoon, evening, he's just doing his work, submitting his course assignment, doing his drill test, and in 1 month, they are done. They take all their exams, 1 month, they are free, then they wait for the final exams. Now, the final CNA exams, you will come and take it in person in our office when the time comes. We arrange that when you come, you also come and take the IELTS exams in our office. We arrange with the British Council, they come to administer the IELTS exams in our offices. So along the CNA training, along the 16 weeks, a time will come, will contact you, enroll you on the IELTS, and train you, prepare you, register you with British Council, and you come to our office. So when you come in the same week. You take the CNA. When you finish, you take IELTS. The IELTS, there's a speaking part, and then the written part. You take all of them. When you are done and you leave us knowing that you have finished everything. The time to finish is now you. We have done everything on your course page. You don't need to be marking time for 16 weeks. If you can finish the whole course in 1 month, we'll be grateful to you. When you finish today, you write it, you start filing. It's as simple as that. Okay. On that note, I want to pause for question and answers. I'm going to unmute all of you so that you can now start asking questions. All right, so you have all been unmuted. Please unmute your microphone and ask your questions if you have any. Hello.
Please, good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, please, after I finish asking my question, I don't know, my network just went off again. Sir, please, I wanted, after this 2 weeks, we are not able to find like 2,500. Qualified or qualified, sir.
My dear, wherever you are, there's a lot of noise there, and the noise is drowning your question. We couldn't hear anything. So get a good location and ask your question, or you can type your question in the chat. Anybody else have a question? Oh my God. That is why I muted everybody.
Please, good evening.
Good evening.
We have typed several questions in the chat box. So if we can go through that one before the question and answering phase.
All right. All right, so let's go to the chat and see the questions. There's several questions there. Oh.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, please, I was asking. I asked the question on the chat, but my network went off as soon as you were
I'm going to
answering.
answer them, so pay attention.
I was finding out that after the 16 weeks, and then you are not able to get, let's say, half of the payment, are you disqualified, or you are still qualified for the program?
We treat individual cases on its own. By the time you get to the end of the course and you are writing the exam, there are some specific fees you must have paid. It is not even up to half. Or, okay, so I think it's a little over half. So you pay bit by bit. We're going to share a document on the WhatsApp page that will show you the detailed breakdown and how to pay and where to pay. Oh, Amiana, even though I said unmute your mic, please mute your mic. Huh?
Please, can you mute all of us so that we type the question?
All right, I'm muting everybody. All right. So Emmanuel, please, sir, please, can we complete the presentation before the questions as you did? Okay, I'm done with the presentation now. The next question is Audrey. So please, if after the 16 weeks and your money is not ready, are you still qualified? Yes, you are qualified. You can pay anytime your money is ready, anytime. But you pay before we start filing for you. Please, is the recommendation letter academic or professional recommendation? Hey. I never knew we have academic and professional recommendation. Recommendation letter is recommendation letter. All right. Salasi, regarding the total cost, what if you already have the IELTS? Oh, yes, I will explain this already. If you already have the IELTS and it's the right band score plus the right IELTS exams, we will deduct it from the fees you're going to pay for you. So all you need to do is submit it, and then we'll deduct it from the fees. It reduces the $5,000. Then pricey, somebody called pricey. Sir, please, what if you already have the IELTS test? And what is your preferred band score for the CNA? Oh, the preferred band score for CNA is 6.5 or better. And if you already have the IELTS, we'll deduct it from your fees for you. Judith is asking, what of attestation letter? Yes, attestation letter is as good as a recommendation letter. Grace Afeji, please say, what if I have IELTS band 6? Will I pay for we want band 6.5? Please, I'm a registered public health nurse degree, but I am enrolled as CNA. I at the right place. Okay, am I at the right place? Yes, you are. Am I at the right place? Then Audrey, sir, please, my question. Okay, I didn't see your question. I think I've answered it already. Please, can I get a recommendation letter from the university I offered my BSc? Oh, yes, that's what I said. If you don't get it from your workplace, get it from your school. Mandy, please, I want to find out why medical officers cannot take NCLEX, but do CNA, but have to do CNA. Oh, simple. Medical officers don't qualify to take the NCLEX. It is not us who make that rule. It's the NCLEX examining body, NCSBN. They are called NCSBN. You can take that up with them, and good luck on doing that. So Audrey Godfrey. So please, sir, please, so please, if after assisting with you, I think I've answered that. Alima, apart from your employer and school, who else can write a recommendation letter? Nobody else. Alberta, thank you very much. Please, I would like to know, after every process, will the company cater for the ticket and first few months accommodation, which will be deducted per the contract? Oh, Alberta, you were not there for this presentation. Are you sure you were interviewed? Or somebody has sneaked you into this Zoom meeting? All right. So we are paying for CNA. We'll be spending $15,000 plus on you. For registered nurse, $13,000. But for CNAs, because we are doing a presentation for CNAs, we'll be spending $15,000. That will pay for your green card. That will pay for your air ticket. That will pay for your accommodation for the first 2 months, and so on and so forth. And we are not deducting that per any contract. That $15,000 we are spending on you to get you to the US with your family, we are not deducting it. You are not paying us back. The only thing you do is to serve a bond. CNA is 4 years, the bond. All right. Then, please, if I'm currently doing my degree, but go to the USA with the CNA pathway, and I switch to RN when I get to the USA, and how many years will that be, please? Oh my God. All CNAs, pay attention. When you get to the US, we will pay for you to write the NCLEX there. All CNAs, when you get to the US, you write the NCLEX. We'll pay for you, go for classes, register you to take the NCLEX exams in the United States. all CNAs. So if you are doing CNA, please take note. Deborah, please, is the recommendation letter the same as testimonial and the transcript? Do we need to add credit hours? Oh, my dear, you go to your school, ask them for transcript. They know what to give you, okay? Bata Kezia. I'm very sorry, sir. I know this question has been answered in my absence. Please, do we to pay the money before we take both exams? Oh, yes. You need to pay before you take the exams. We're going to use your money to register you for the exams. But you don't need to pay before you start the training. That's the difference. Jennifer, sir, please, can you go over the requirement again? I lost my connection. There's a recorded version. There's a recorded version. Just go over the recording and you see the answer to that. Yeah, raise your hands for the questions. I think so. Please, how long will it take for me to get to the visa and arrive? Oh, Eunice. Please refer to the orientation. It's on our website. I ask because we take a recommendation letter at school as well as recommendation letter from our workplace. What are you talking about? You are taking one recommendation letter, not from your school and your workplace. It was one. I said either or, not both. So from school will be academic, while from work with money. Sir, please, the IELTS, should it be general or academic? I think we have answered this question during the orientation. It's IELTS general. Is the recommendation letter, who do we address it to? Beautiful question. We'll post the address of the recommendation letter on the group chat, the WhatsApp chat. Is the IELTS academic accepted? Yes, if you're already taking IELTS academic, that is good. We'll accept it. Just for clarity, the payment installment, the link, is it 3,000 a month? No, it is at your convenience. So please, sir, so please, we are sponsoring ourselves. Oh my God. Please, can one use UKVI IELTS results? I'm sorry, no, UKVI, look at the name, UK, United Kingdom. United Kingdom visa immigration. Here is not United Kingdom, here is United States. Please, at what time do we have to get the recommendation letter? Is it now or after the courses? My good Lord. Why, you join late, eh? You have to provide them in the next 2 weeks. Patience, Danko, please. Sir, can I start my program 60 chapters in September and finish by 1 month because I'm tight in August? You must be joking. We'll replace you with somebody else. Eh? There are others who are tight, but they will find time to do it. There are people who came for the interview and they failed. You gave us an opportunity, we'll give it to them. Please, I learned appointment slot for interview at the US Embassy is not easy. Wait, I have to. I said, please, I learned appointment slot for interview at American Embassy is not easy now and difficult to get a date very close. Do you have any measures to help in getting appointments soon at the embassy? Please leave that to us. You pass your exams and your IELTS. The rest we'll take care of it for you. Ayesu Mabel, I'm a general nurse, but I was given CNA. General nurse is meaningless. We have general nurse diploma and general nurse degree. Like I said from the beginning, degree is for all, sorry, the NCLEX program is for degree nurses. Everybody else is doing CNA. So please, my husband is already in the USA. Should I still add my marriage certificate? Oh, My dear, it is at your discretion. You don't need to add your husband if you don't feel like. Your husband is already in the US. You don't need to add him. That is if he has a green card. Please, Uncle Dave, how do we access the recorded version of the presentation, please? Oh, we'll post it on the WhatsApp, the group chat. Emmanuel said, please, when you are done with the final exam for CNA and IELTS, how long will it take for the individual to land in the US? Well, we answered that during the orientation before your interview, so please refer to that. Precious, I heard you well. If I want to go with my family, are they also covered? No, they are not covered. We are not employing your family. We're employing you. But we'll help your family to go and come along with you when we are filing for the green card. But you pay their visa fee for them is $480 per person. The rest will, and then you pay for the air tickets. The rest will take care of it for you. All right, I think that is all the questions in the chat. Now, if anybody, I'm going to accept 5 more questions so that we'll wrap it up. You will not get answers to all your questions today. You have the next 16 weeks and the next how many years to get the full picture. So, if you have any question, please raise your hand. I will call you before you speak. Don't unmute your microphone. Now, there's a beautiful question here. Sir, please, what if my test week, when I'm reading and you post the questions like that, it pushes the question up. Jessica, please, can you replace recommendation letter with testimonial from SHS? No. Go and get a recommendation letter from, and in particular, Jessica, you just completed your nursing school. Go back to your school and get the recommendation letter there. Deborah Owusu, sir, please. So what if by next week, Monday, I have not been able to pass my exams? Can I please start with my textbook? No. You must pass your exams before next week, Monday. And you are going to ask, stop asking, you are going to pass, stop asking hypothetical questions. Please. Now, that's a beautiful question. Please, where will there be a case where would be denied visa after the process, and what would be the next step? Now, that's a beautiful question. We are filing for your green card first when you pass when you pass your final exam, CNA plus the IELTS exams. We're filing for your green card. The green card approval comes first. We'll get you a visa screen certificate. The visa screen certificate comes from the State Department. You take it to the embassy for your interview. Once you have the green card approval, you have the visa screen certificate, you are 90% guarantee of getting your visa. But there are instances where you can be denied your visa, and we'll treat those instances on a case-by-case basis. But please be clear in your mind. It cost us a minimum of 9,000 United States dollars to get your green card approval. Let me say that again, 9,000 United States dollars. You simply need to go Google green card fees. Go on Google. Google search green card fees. Check the cost of EB3 visa, immigrant visa, green card fees. Check the cost. $9,000. So by the time you get to the visa interview where you will be denied, we would have gotten you your green card already, we would have gotten you your visa screen certificate already. In other words, we would have spent money on you. What will be left? In fact, we would have paid your visa fees, $480 already, because you can't go for the visa interview without paying the visa fee. So we would have paid all these costs already for you. Before we present you to the interview, we'll make sure you pass before you go. But we are dealing with Ghanaians. Some Ghanaians never tell you the truth until they get to the critical point where the truth is revealed. For example, people who have, they do identity theft. They can steal somebody's identity. We have situations where students are applicant, a past applicant, they'll present you a beautiful CV. I'm working at Komfanoche, I am working at Kolibu. You go there and they have never stepped a foot there in their life. Some of you have tried other recruitment agencies that requires that you should have 50 years working experience and should have been working in a district hospital or a teaching hospital. We don't require those things. If you lie in your document, when you get to the visa point, you will be denied. And we will seal you to your kingdom come if you lie. So from now onwards, if you know you are the person who is a habitual liar, a perpetual liar, this is not the program for you. We're going to go, background, make sure the document, every information you provide is as accurate. We don't care whether you are working, when you were doing the interview, we didn't ask you if you were working in Kolebu or a chief's compound or a health center. We do not ask you that because we don't need that. All we need is motivation, positive attitude. And we're going to spend $15,000 on you. Okay, I believe I've answered that question. Please, how long does one take? I think the rest are just repeated questions. Please, how many times is one permitted to take CNA and IELTS exams? That one was with the exams body. I think the CNA is 3 times. IELTS, I have to check. Hello, please, the transcript the same as recommendation letter? Oh, no. Transcript is different from recommendation letter. And also, when do we need to start paying the money? As and when your money is ready. I think the rest are just repeated questions. Now, and some of those questions, we have answered them during the orientation before the interview. I see three hands up. Those are the only people I'm going to permit to ask questions. Then we'll bring this orientation to a close. Judith Stevens, ask your question.
Sir, please, this is Judith. I want to ask if we are finally in the US and one has to maybe come and spend some time or need a vacation, even though you are working with the company or the agency and your time of bonding is not yet over. Would you be permitted to come home for vacation or something?
Yes, Judith, I think that question was answered during the seminar. As part of your condition of service, you have vacation, you have holidays, and we even pay you to go on vacation and holidays. So it's in we answered that during the presentation. Francisca.
Yes, sir.
Your question.
Thank you. Please, I wanted to ask that when I get to the US, I learned the CNA, you are bonded for 4 years.
Correct.
So what happened if I get there and 1 or 2 resign, I'm not able to serve the 4 years with you and I'm to back out? Is there any penalty for me to
Yes,
pay?
we'll see you. You're going to pay, I think 2 or 3 times the money we have spent on you. You'll be paying like $30,000 or $45,000.
Okay.
It's
and
in your
another
contract.
one. Okay. And please, if I learned the number of years so is equivalent to a certain number of hours to work.
Yes.
So what if I use 2 years to finish my number of hours that equivalent to the 4 years? Am I permitted to leave?
Yes,
Like,
then
I'm
you have
just
served
asking.
your bond. You have finished serving your bond.
Oh,
so the
okay.
bond is not necessarily years, but hours worked. The more hours you work, the shorter your bond period becomes. Some finishing, you are serving a bond for 4 years. Some 2 years they are done because they always work overtime. And even during the overtime, they are paid overtime.
Okay. And please, I want to know if you pay any other money throughout the process after the $5,000.
No, you are paying no other, not a single cent.
Oh, okay. Okay. And please, when Okay, please, you're saying.
Except where you are not able to pay off the entire 5,000 and you want to pay part in the US, then there will be an interest on the remainder.
Okay, and please, if I use 1 month to finish my exam, that is the drills, then I pass everything. I'm waiting for my final exam, the CNA final exam at your premises, as you said. So if would it be, you said you are not waiting for all of us to complete, so pay who finishes, then you take your exam. So I don't know the interval. If I use 1 month, is it going to take longer time before I will take the final CNA exam?
No, it will not take longer time.
Okay, and please, you said out UKVI is not part.
UKVI, what is the name? UK?
Yeah, UK, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You're not going to UK, you're going to the United States.
Okay, thank you. So it means that if you are writing the CNA, the final exam, you're also doing the out at the same time you said. Then
That is correct.
okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Priscilla, you have the last question.
Okay, sir. Hello, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, please. Throughout, I heard we talking about the IELTS, the CNA exams, and every stuff, but I don't know much about the NCLEX. How we are going to do it? Or we are not writing NCLEX. That's what I want to know.
You are not writing
I'm getting
NCLEX.
confused about it. We are not writing NCLEX.
No, you are not writing NCLEX.
We are not
When you get
writing
to the US, you
US.
write.
That is when. That is what I just want to know, sir.
But I just announced all CNAs
I
when you
heard
get
you.
to the
No,
US.
sir. I heard you saying when we get to the US, they will write the NCLEX. But I wasn't sure because I know for other agencies.
You weren't sure that you heard me say it or what?
Yeah, I heard you say it, but I wanted to confirm.
Oh my God.
I wanted to confirm very well.
You take the NCLEX, please confirm very well. You are going to take the NCLEX in the United States, not in Ghana.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right. Jessica.
Thank you.
Jessica.
Yes, sir. Sir David.
Quickly.
Sir,
Jessica,
please,
your hand
I
is
want
up.
to.
That's why I'm calling you.
Yes, please. Sir, please, I'm asking, I'm a diploma general nurse, but I was giving saying I want to know if it's the
I've
agency.
answered that already.
No,
Okay.
sir, you didn't answer. You said the person didn't state whether diploma, certificate, or what.
Jessica, let me say it again. All, if you have degree in nursing, you do the NCLEX program. All other certificates, you do CNA. Did you hear that?
Oh, okay, okay.
Precious.
Okay.
Thank you, sir, for the presentation. I just wanted to get a clarification on the CNA course that we are starting as of next week. Are we paying for that one, or is just the 5,000 that we would have to pay before we write the final exam?
Yes, you are paying for it, and it's in the $5,000.
Oh, okay, okay. So it means we're not paying anything now unless we have it ready.
You have what ready? The CNA?
I'm saying that, yes, the course that we are taking, like by next week, you're saying that we're not paying anything yet unless if we have the money now, we can just make the payment.
Correct. You pay as the money, you have your money. It's convenient to you. But the earlier you pay, the better for you.
Okay. Another question is, it's guaranteed that when you finish paying everything, you're going.
No, it's not guaranteed. If I tell you it's guaranteed, it's as if I am going to give you a visa. I don't have a visa to give you. It's the United States government that gives you a visa.
Okay, get it. Okay.
So the visa, the green card is entirely at the discretion of the United States government. However, there are steps we need to go through. If you follow the right steps, you are guaranteed to get the green card and the visa to go. And these are the steps.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Precious. Abi, you are the last person. You're the rest of the question, we'll discuss it on the Zoom, the WhatsApp page. Abi, ask your question.
Sir, good evening. Yes, please. Good evening. Sir, please, if you are not married right now, but you intend to marry maybe within the process, at what point can you add your partner?
You can only add your partner at the time we are filing for your green card. When the time passes, that is it. So if you intend traveling with your spouse, make sure you get married before the time we are filing for your green card.
Okay, thank you.
And the time you are filing for your green card depends on you. It's when you have finished your exams and you have passed IELTS and CNA.
Okay.
Okay, there's one last question here. Beautiful question. Let me answer that. Eugenia Bevel said, please, assuming you are in the process and you get the opportunity to travel to, say, Canada or UK, can you still partake in this program? Yes, 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 yes. That's a beautiful question. As we speak, there are 16 Ghanaian nurses in the UK on our program who are going through the program to leave the UK to the United States. Please understand, we know that the United States is the final destination of almost all workers. It's the final destination of almost all workers. So when during the process, you travel, you go to any country on this planet Earth, you just let us know, continue the process just like that. Just let us know. When the time comes for you to go for your interview, we book for your visa, you visit the US Embassy in that country, go for your interview. Once you pass, we'll send you the air ticket and then you fly to the US from that country. You don't need to come back to Ghana. On that note, thank you very much for coming. We're grateful for your time. We're going to post the Zoom, the recording on the, you call it, on the WhatsApp group chat, the CNA Group 6 platform. We'll post it there. And then we'll post it there by tomorrow morning. By tomorrow morning, it will be ready tomorrow morning. So, and then if you have any question, let's keep chatting on the WhatsApp page. If you are not on the Telegram page, please go there. Join the Telegram page. Thank you all and have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Bye.
Bye.